Okay, down on the South Trail, this is called, and it follows, so we won't be so close to the freeway from here on in, and so it's a good path all the way, as you can see, and it's all been well maintained. And that's the Dandenong Bypass Road, goes all the way through to crosses over Springvale Road and becomes Westall Road. I'll show you that as we get up a bit further. Downhill here, so I'm doing about 30 k's an hour. Nice and easy. Lots of birds. There's factories on the right, but they're set back a fair way. On the weekend you would come across a lot more people going along the trail, but during the week it's fairly quiet. When you're riding along this trail, you'll cross over I think 3 or 4 roads. As you can see, there's people on scooters and things. Okay, so we'll continue on here and we'll come to Perry Road. Yes, that's as you can see, you cross over those roads, but in between them it's really nice riding, and they're safe to get across because they've all got pedestrian crossings, so you got no fear of the kids having to cross a busy road, or old folks either for that matter. There's houses on the right, but you wouldn't really know it because they're nice high fences and stuff. Along here at one point there was about 50 magpies, and but they didn't swoop. Luckily, I don't know whether it was far enough into the nesting season or not. So we're coming up to Perry Road now. Perry Road goes across to Noble Park and Parkmore and Parkmore Shopping Centre, that sort of stuff. Okay. Bit of a stop and a rest. Haven't got my water, so I might try and find a water fountain somewhere along the trail. So this is Perry Road. Green light, let's go. Okay, the next road will be Chapel Road. That's 1.1 kilometres from here. So it's sort of broken up into little bites. You know, if you come up there with the kids, if you go up that road there, you'll get to Parkmore, and there's a McDonald's on the corner. So all options. Of course, I don't eat McDonald's. Ha ha ha. Well, the raised handlebars I'm very impressed with. They're very comfortable to ride with, because I used to lean further forward, but now they're about 3.5 inches higher, and I find that I'm not bending my neck as much to look forward. So hopefully that'll help with migraines, which I was suffering from a bit. Always have, ever since I was a teenager. Next road. Chapel Road this is. Be a bit careful when you come out to these. Green light again. There we go. I'll try not to run over this old bloke. Morning. How you going? Okay. Now, further down here is Cheltenham Road, which is, we call it Lower Dandy Road, because you've got Lower Dandy Road, Centre Dandy Road and Dandenong Road. So this we call it, the locals call it Lower Dandy Road. It's actually called Cheltenham Road. Okay, coming up on Lower Dandy Road or Cheltenham Road now. So we'll cross over there and then continue on this trail across to Springvale Road. It's a busy road, so be careful here. If you've got kids with you, make sure you use the crossing. As you can see, it's a pretty busy road, especially at peak hour. Pretty well all the time these days. You've got more traffic around. On the other side there, you just turn a little bit to the left and then the trail goes off to the right before you go under the freeway bridge. Okay, green man. Going to push it again, I'm afraid. Must have a sensor on it. Okay, so you cross over here and just go a little bit to the left, and you'll see just before the bridge the trail goes off to the right. Okay, it goes to Springvale Road, which is 1.6 kilometres down the trail. It's nice here under these trees. So yeah, it's a nice easy ride around here. It's not hard, kids can do it, grannies can do it, grandpas like me can do it. Even frogs can do it. There's a song about that somewhere. Nice ride. I could ride all day, but my legs had cut out and the battery had cut out as well. Not that I had the battery on high, I just have it on lowest lowest power. I think it's cheating if you use the battery completely. People with their dogs. Good morning. I always say good morning because it encourages other people to do the same. And apart from that, I'm a very friendly fellow. That's 14 kilometres from the start. Morning. Up here there's a parkland that goes off to the right. I'm not sure where it goes, so it's another trail I'll ride up one day and stick it up on YouTube for you to have a look at. This will be a fairly long video. I'll cut it back a fair bit, but you've just got to show a lot of the stuff. So I might try doing some speeded up bits or something. So the trail there goes off to the right, and so I don't know where that bushland goes. I'll look it up and find out one day, but it's not far from Springvale Road. There's another trail goes into it there. So coming up on Springvale Road in a minute. Which is roughly 15 k's from where we started on the Paterson River. But it's an easy ride if you've got half a day to spare, muck around. I've only been going for about an hour, less than an hour. There's lots of sports grounds around, you'll see on the right hand side. When the trail crosses over Springvale Road, it becomes an asphalt trail. So it's a little bit rougher, but it's still a good trail to ride. So I just take it a little bit slower there. That's 15 kilometres from home. As you can see, there's a few little lumps and bumps in this trail, but it's still a good trail. Mostly roots from the trees. Just a note, there are no water fountains anywhere along where I've just ridden. I know there's one at the beginning of where the bike trail runs alongside the new Frankston Freeway, and one the other end of it as well. So pays to bring a bit of water with you. I'll figure out, I might even get one of those hydration backpacks, so I can't put my bottle on the bike anymore. If I turn to the right here, it goes through Dingley Village. All on the right hand side was all rubbish dumps for many years, and they gradually filled them up, and now they're just grass. I don't think they're allowed to actually build on them because of the methane leakage. So I guess it takes a lot of years for that to abate, and then they can develop them. They turn them into dog walking parks and ovals and things like that in the meantime, so they're still very useful. And this is the Dingley Bypass Road. Now that starts at Springvale Road where the Dandenong Bypass Road meets it. When you get up here, a bit further, it becomes Westall Road. Amazing how people dump their rubbish. Here comes somebody on a ride on, an older person. It can be used by anybody. Morning. So as you see, the ride-ons encourage people to get out, don't they? Which is good. Whew. This is probably the noisiest part of the trail because of there's no barrier between the freeway and the trail. Still pretty good though. Sometimes riding along here on a sunny morning, you'll see hot air balloons. They take off from, I think maybe Moorabbin Airport. They drift over this way and land in the big open areas. Nice easy ride. You get a little bit of uphill and downhill, but it's pretty good. It gets a bit wet here in the wet season when it's been raining a lot. You still get through it, but you might get a bit splashed. You cross over a couple of little roads on the way to way to the freeway. So cross over here and continues on as a nice asphalt path. You see a few people walking dogs and so on. Good spot. Share the path, the sign says, share the path. It's nice through here. People that live along here are lucky they've got a good spot to go for a walk or walk their dogs or kick the footy with the kids. That's 17 kilometres from the start. So it's not bad, it's a nice easy ride. I've averaged about 21 kilometres an hour. I just dawdle along, I'm not in a mad rush, I just enjoy the ride. It's exercise as well, which is good. Okay, this turns off to the left and crosses over the Dingley Bypass Road. As you can see, the intersection there. Okay, so you follow straight ahead and okay, boy, that was good. Bit of luck. Sometimes you sit here for 10 minutes. Okay, now I'll continue along here until I meet the new freeway extension on the Frankston Freeway, and I'll go down there. This is called the Dingley Bypass still. I guess it turns around this way. So it's a good ride. And it's a couple of kilometres down to the Frankston Freeway extension bike trail. Okay, I'm coming up now on the Frankston Freeway bike trail. So I'll turn left. If you go straight ahead, about another probably 5 or 6 k's down the road, you'll find Warrigal Road, and there's a nice park down there to ride around or let the kids go nuts, or you can throw a fishing line in. I don't know whether they catch anything, but I've seen people fishing there. So the trail's a little bit hidden because of the tall grass at the moment. So just up here we can see the traffic lights. You cross over there. A few pigeons flying around. On the other side I'll stop for a bit of a water break, and there you go. And I might change the battery in the GoPro, because I think I only get about a bit over an hour out of a battery. So that freeway, as you can see straight ahead, goes down to Frankston, connects up with the Peninsula Link, which goes all the way down to Rosebud and beyond. So it's a nice drive. It's about 40 kilometres down there, 45 kilometres maybe. Good drive. Unfortunately the bike trail doesn't go all the way down there. I wish it did. We're not getting a crossing yet. see a lot of bike riders take their chance and ride across through the traffic. I try not to be a silly old bugger. I'm 75, why be stupid? So I generally push the buttons unless it's absolutely clear and there's no danger at all. But I've seen blokes ride across through the traffic. The traffic have had to slow down because of it. As I said, on the other side of this crossing there is a bike repair station. It's got spanners and all kinds of things and a pump. Oh, he was a bit late. He was a bit late going through the light. So I'll stop over there, have a drink of water, and what's a bummer, there's no tap. I thought there was a tap there, but there's not. Okay. Okay, I thought there was a water fountain here, but there's not. There's a bike repair station. It's got a pump. It's got all kinds of spanners. Screwdriver's got a rack to hang your bike up on while you're doing repairs if you need it. And yeah, so it's good for that, but it doesn't have water. So I'm going to head off now down this trail towards back down towards Patterson Lakes, but it's a fair way away. It's 14 kilometres from there, and I might stop halfway at Braeside Park. Yeah, so I'm heading down towards Old Dandenong Road, I think, and the traffic's all held up on the freeway. There's roadworks going on. What a pain in the ass if you're trying to get to work, eh? Yeah, so it's a beautiful ride along here. I always have my headlight and tail light on. Just warns people you're coming, which is always good. That was Old Dandenong Road. I just crossed over there. You didn't see it because it wasn't on. Heading back down to Centre Dandenong Road now. So all the roads from Dandenong, back in the early 1900s, I guess, was a major hub for farmers selling their goods and all that sort of stuff. So this is Centre Dandenong Road. If you go to the right there, you get down to Cheltenham and Sandringham on the bay. This road goes out towards Dandenong to the left. So always freeways are good. They get a lot of the traffic off these roads. I'll cross over here now and continue on to Lower Dandy Road. Coming up now on Lower Dandenong Road. When I cross over here, I'll turn to the left and enter into Dingley, Braeside Park, sorry. I'll carefully cross over here. So on the other side there, you turn to the left, follow that along, and then turn into Braeside Park about 150-200 metres along. Lots of rabbits in here. This is Braeside Park. Good spot. Good morning. It's a nice ride through here. It's pretty well natural Australian bush. If you come across to Australia and want to experience it, come over and have a picnic and muck around. There's people jog and walk and ride and picnic and everything through here. It's a really nice park. Yeah, as I said, just natural bush. They let the grass grow, so all the little bunnies and things can hide in there. Not that bunnies are natural, but they're not. They're an introduced species. Morning. It's a nice ride through here. I don't even know if the camera's facing the right direction because I'm sitting up much straighter now because I raised the handlebars. You asked me why I raised the handlebars? Well, I was getting migraines almost every day that I rode my bike. And I consulted with my doctor and he reckoned that it was because I was leaning further down and tilting my head back to look forward. Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so he said if it's possible to raise your handlebars, do so you're sitting up straighter and you're looking more forward in a natural way, which I've done. I've raised it about 3 inches. There was an adjusting angle on the top of the handlebar mount that I could lift up higher, so I've raised that up and it's comfortable to ride. It's more an upright riding position. So I guess if it was really windy it wouldn't be quite as good. Here's a drinking. I've been looking for a drinking fountain all the way along because I didn't bring my water with me. So there's a drinking fountain, there's a few of them around. That's better. Now you'll notice there's farming implements throughout the park as well. I'd like to see them put some explanations on them to say what they are. Anyway, that was good. Had a swig of water, kept me going. So I'll have to figure out a way to bring the water with me. See a few ducks and rabbits and lots of birds. See an odd snake, Joe Blake. Mostly black snakes, they bite you, chase you down the road, rip your arms and legs off. So I'll cut across, straight across through here. There goes another bunny rabbit. This goes around to the wetlands, which is one of my favourite spots to stop for a break, and I'll stop there and have a muesli bar and dag around for 15 minutes and then I'll get going again. If you're walking through here, you'll see on the sides quite a few little lake areas and things. Here's a little creek running through, so there's frogs and all kinds of things in there. This joins another bunny rabbit. This joins back onto the main path now, and I'll go along to the Wetlands Trail. There's another piece of machinery With a plough of some sort. Yeah, I might even contact them and ask them if they can put labels on them. It'd be good. So if you turn off to the right here, it goes round the wetlands. There's a bird hide off to the right. I won't go down there today, but it's quite good, it's worth a look. So I'll go to the left, and there's a lake up here that I'll stop at a little way down the track. Coming up on the lake now is my favourite spot to stop. It's like another bike rider's favourite spot as well. Morning. Yeah, should be in short. We should be in shorts by now.
Probably
Yeah.
go to the other extreme and we'll get, a month or
Yeah. So this is the lake I was talking about. It's one of my favourite spots to stop for a break. And I'll turn this off now and I'll have a muesli bar, and then I'll continue on in about 10 or 15 minutes time. Okay, so I've demolished the muesli bar. It's time to say farewell to the lake with all the ducks and the tadpoles and the yabbies. So the swans swim across over further over. It's a beautiful lake. It's really worth the trip to come here and just dag around for a little while. Okay, on your bike.